police told the court that accused number 1, Muzi Sibiya, chose to confess to alleged involvement in Meyiwa's murder. However, on the stand, Sibiya testified that he was assaulted multiple times after his May 30th, 2020 arrest and forced to sign a prepared document.
They choked me again, they assaulted me and said to me they wanted me to go and show them where we were when we killed Senzo. I then informed them that I've never killed Senzo. I don't even know as to where Senzo died. My lord, it never happened freely. May I just explain? Everything that happened to me, my lord, was not out of my own free will. Even that which happened with Mboto, it was never out of my own free will, my lord. I was abused, my lord, pointed with firearms from the morning up until late in the evening. Whatever I did, my lord, I did it in order for my own safety, to save my own life. There was no one there amongst them who was on my side or protecting me. Those to whom I would report that these people are assaulting me, it was like the same as if they were also assaulting me, because there was no assistance that came from them. Police were threatening me, and I was in shock.
Is there anything?
Everything that happened in this matter, my lord, were even leading up to my arrest. Was arrested for something that I know nothing about, and I was being assaulted by the police, and I was also fearful, and I was also in shock.
While police also said accused number 2, Bongani Ntanzi, confessed out of his own volition, Ntanzi, who also took the stand, giving his version, denied knowledge of 2 confessions which the state says were made on the 19th of June 2020 and the 24th of June 2020. He too says he was assaulted.
Exhibit JJ is a confession that was made before Magistrate Cronje and HH before Colonel Rapado.
My lord, I repeat that these things that were there, I did not do them freely and voluntarily. I have also mentioned that I did not write those documents, neither did I do them on my own free will, and I am not part of those documents. I have also mentioned even yesterday that if I was doing these things out of my own free will, my lord, I would have written a statement in Zulu, then they would have also written a statement in English.
And to this date, you do not know what is contained in those confessions, JJ and HH.
Even now, my lord, I'm still maintaining that I do not know what was written on those documents, and I do not want to know, since I am not part of those documents.
But the state maintains these never happened.
We've already submitted, my lord, that the state has succeeded in showing that no assault had taken place, and that the accused rights in terms of Section 35 of the Constitution were explained to them.
At least one legal expert says that Judge Rata Mokgwatleng would, amongst other things, need to take into account the credibility of the 2 accused on the stand.
What is important to consider is Section 217 and 218 of the Criminal Procedure Act, to make a determination on whether the confessions that were made freely and voluntarily, without the person being unduly influenced, and whether such person was in his sound and sober senses. So the other aspect is whether the accused was appraised with his constitutional rights not to remain silent, because that is important. Those are Section 33 rights of the Constitution. So that is very, very much important, in line with what the judge is supposed to decide. Those are the considerations that is actually going to make, when making his ruling.
Should the presiding judge admit the alleged confessions and pointings out, the police officers and magistrate who took them are likely to be called. Criselda Lewis, SABC News in Johannesburg.